All right, we are here for the APA assignment, and this is not due until Monday. So you've got until Monday, end of the day Monday, to get this done. What I'm going to have you do, and the reason why you had 2 days to go over the Yosemite virtual field trip, was you were to take notes on that, and you incorporate those notes into the beginnings of a play APA paper, just a play paper. We're just getting it started. So practice again on the cover page where you'll have a running head. You will need to come up with a title right here. It should be no more than 12 words, which I think I met. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it is not 12 words, so I'll have to shorten that one before I turn it in for a grade. Your name and the name of our school. There'll be author's note and some other things here. Delete those. And you will also need to come up with that short title. So the short title is limited to 50 characters. This one did make the 50 characters. I did count it. It was only 40, I believe, all caps. And abbreviation is not allowed here, but I'll let you abbreviate up here if you need to. But it needs to be a reasonable, accepted abbreviation, not just one you make up like in texting. It may be common in texting, but it's not going to be appropriate for an APA paper. So for your abstract here, it says between 150 to 200 words. Just make this a 125. Mine's exactly 125. The abstract is going to be something that normally you would do at the end of a paper, but this time we want to get things done in the order you would see them, so we're doing it first. You would do it after you've written the paper because the abstract is really a summary, and until you've written the paper, you probably don't know everything that should be in a proper summary. I'm going to read through my abstract quickly here. The title I chose, by the way, you'll be choosing one dealing with something to do with Yosemite Park. You've got a lot of leeway there, but it's got to do with Yosemite Park and things that you learned on that virtual field trip. This is the effects of planting milkweed on monarch populations in a South Louisiana garden. Okay, abstract. Butterfly populations worldwide have decreased during the last 50 years. Scientists and other experts claim that loss of habitat and use of insecticides are the primary reasons for the population change. Reclaiming land which has been developed would be costly and impractical for many reasons, mostly because the current tenants and owners would not easily give up their building structures. The planting of host species of native butterflies has demonstrated you don't plant butterflies of native milkweeds. See, that's why you always proof. Feed plants. Now I'm at 126 words. Plants has demonstrated some degree of improved sustainability among many species of butterfly, possibly the most popular being the monarch. Milkweed plants come in a large variety of species type, many of which adapt to certain climates. The planting of milkweed anywhere will give monarchs a chance to habitate and reproduce, thus increasing the likelihood of their survival. So I've summarized, and perhaps it would be a different summary after I wrote a complete paper, but that gives you an idea, and you've got permission now to write that. You're not writing a whole paper anyway. Make sure that your short title, which is no more than 50 letters, is on every subsequent page. If you just go through these pages here, don't worry about what's on them, but check that it's there. And then again, you will put your full title here, which I would have to amend before I turn it in for my grade because it does exceed the 12-word limit. Now, leave this as it is, and I want you to read it and understand. The body of your paper uses half-inch first line indent and is double-spaced, APA style, provides for up to 5 heading levels. You probably will not get into 5 heading levels, but you need to know there are multiple levels of headings. You see how this looks different here, here, and here. Your instructors next year and thereafter may be looking for multiple headings. The word introduction should not be used as initial heading. So this should not be introduction. You see how this gives you a lot of good tips? Use this word template as a help. Remember, you go to new, search templates, put APA, and there's 3 of them that show up, at least currently they do, and it's the one in the middle that you want to choose. It's assumed your paper begins with an introduction. So the introduction will be here. This part right here, we're going to leave that up to you, but you're not going to be writing it right now. I just want you to do a first heading. And that is all that you have to do right here. Remember, you need to do 125 words at least. Please don't exceed 200 words for an abstract. Okay, so we're getting the formatting. The purpose of this assignment, 35 points, is to get you familiar with looking at an APA paper. So that way next year when you have to do one, you will be ahead of the game.